All right, now we just saw Brett Hamilton, and we did that little take this job type deal.
Uh-huh. Now we got our own uniform.
Yes, and this is one job I would love to take on.
You think?
Official taste tester. Oh, yeah, I would love this. Of the restaurant Taylor's at the Olde Mill in Norristown. You know how I love to eat. The restaurant specializes in Southern contemporary cuisine and offers live entertainment every weekend. I got soul.
Chef Keith Taylor, a.k.a. Chef Soul One, is here with us today to share his recipe for low country jambalaya. Listen to that. He even gets no theme music. Did you request that?
Yeah, I requested that. Definitely. All right.
Okay, Chef Soul One, how'd you get the name?
All right. Long story short, my grandmother, queen of soul food, great cook. I'm her grandson. They call me the grandson of soul. I said chef. My kids said soul. They said we need to add something to it. Chef Soul One. That's where we're at.
All right, I like it. And you're making some soul food for us today?
Yeah, you know, soul food is what it is. It's not black, it's not white. It's you know the main core cuisine of any culture. So you know, for African Americans, jambalaya may be one thing. You know, it could be pasta fagioli for the Italian community, but everyone's got their own. Today we're going to do something that we do called low country jambalaya, based kind of on like the coastal region of the Carolinas.
There we go.
It's got some neat items. We're going to do it real quick for you here. I like to use blended oil.
All right.
The reason why I don't use straight olive oil only because it's got a real low smoke point, so it burns. So this is a mix of oils.
Okay. We've got about 3 minutes left, Chef.
That's all right. We got a mix of oils, and we're just going to hit you with these ingredients really quick.
There we go.
Garlic goes in. All right. What's important on the garlic? Whenever you're cooking with garlic, you just want to make sure that that you let it get brown. If you don't let it get browned at all, it's going to change the flavor of what we're doing. Got a little smoke going on. Then the next important piece to me.
So is that your chef's secret for us?
That's one of them. That's one important piece.
It gives you a sweeter flavor?
That's right. If you go ahead and make sure you brown your garlic first. All right. We've got some chicken that we're putting in here. I'm pulling back off the heat some.
There we go.
Shrimp. And the main important thing in jambalaya is that Trinity, or the Holy Trinity in Creole cooking, which we will call bell peppers.
Okay.
A little bit of sweet onions.
Oh, yum.
All right. And celery.
Is this one of the main dishes you cook at?
This is one of our main dishes at Taylor's. We sell a lot of jambalaya at Taylor's. I mean, we sell tons of it. Some people buy it, take it home, want to have it. Some people, they'll come in, order it, and then order more to take home the same day.
Wow.
So we have a lot of fun with it. Once I get these items in, there's only 2 more important things for me to do. All right? The recipe is on your website, but we make our own tomato sauce at a shop called Filetto. All right? So that Filetto sauce goes in there. And I've got clam stock here.
Clam stock, okay.
Right.
That's a
now
new
you
one
can use
for me.
a seafood stock, you can use a chicken stock.
Okay.
Either one works out well.
Audience, you guys smell that? That smells real good.
You hear what they say? Yes. Oh.
Jambalaya is the other big piece I think is important is what you put in it herb-wise, all right? So for me, I've got a combination of oregano, basil, thyme. That's right.
Yeah.
Fresh scallions or green onions belong in here. I'm also going with some more fresh basil on top of what's in there. It's all about those sub-layers and textures that go on.
Now, are you going to put the rice in?
The rice is the last thing I'm going to put in because I want to make sure that all these items are fully, like that whole marriage is going on. I know y'all smell what's going on out there, can't you? All right.
Now, tell me you're not just teasing the audience. Did you
No.
at least bring some for the audience?
Chef Handy got something going on back for you so that everybody here gets it. Let's get our rice in here. All right. And one important thing we do at Taylor's that we don't do anywhere else, we make our own spices, something called voodoo. A little bit of this voodoo goes in here, all right? And once that's in there, you hit it and get it. That's it. It's all done.
Voodoo, I like that.
That's it. That's our voodoo spice. This normally, what I do is I let it cook until a lot of the moisture is absorbed.
How long will this take, Chef Taylor?
As fast as I'm cooking it ready.
You've got some ready for me to try, right?
That's right, and I want to bring it out for you right now.
I've got a large fork ready to go.
Here we go, here we go. And, of course, we want to thank you, Chef Taylor, for being here.
No problem. This is for you to try.
Hey, look
Taylor's at the Olde Mill. Where's your restaurant located?
We're located in Norristown, the heart of Montgomery County, TaylorsOldMill.com.
Let's see, does it pass the test?
What's that?
Thank you so much, Chef Taylor. Of course, the recipe is available on our website, NBC10.com/.
That is good.
You know, guys don't get credit when it comes to cooking, but real men do cook. Just ask Keith Taylor from Taylor's at the Olde Mill restaurant.
Yes, here to tell us about a great Father's Day charity event and to whip up a delicious meal for us, Keith And Zach Taylor.
All right.
Now, do you help your dad cook, Zach?
Yes.
You do? Are you helping him today?
I don't know.
What's the deal, Dad?
He helps at the restaurant, Big. Tell him what you do.
Great.
Well, I run the carving station at Sunday brunch and Belgian waffles and also sometimes the omelets.
Oh, my gosh.
Definitely have to work out after visiting you.
Yeah.
So, Real Men Cook. Tell me, it's a great organization.
Real Men Cook. It's a great charity. I like to try to call basically the greatest Father's Day show on earth. All right, the Real Men Cook charity is it's in 10 major cities. It's been around for 18 years. It's our 7th year here in Philadelphia. And
there's a lot of food, as we're seeing here
it's
from last
incredible.
year's event.
That's right. There are guys that come from different chefs, professionals, real men, just dads and husbands cooking with their kids, coming in doing their own specialties, from desserts to high-end specialties, some of everything.
Well, we're going to have to stop by your booth, definitely.
Okay, I'll be there.
What are you cooking for us today?
Today we're going to make something real quick. It's called a Creole bouillabaisse. It's a Mediterranean dish. I think I talked about my chef's secret before. We're going to run this through really, really quick. Small amount of oil. All right, and we're going to run through everything. A few important pieces. I start with garlic on this dish. All right. The next thing is something that we call Trinity. The Trinity is actually a combination of celery, peppers, and onions. It's one of the main things that goes into Creole cooking.
Now, it looks like you've sweated those out a little bit already.
That's right. I'm just to speed up the process. Right, I have fresh fennel, and if you just take a whiff of this, it actually has that fresh licorice anise flavor. It's a big piece of this dish, and some of the aromatics that make it have the properties that it should have.
And what is it gives it that Creole twist?
Well, two things. One thing is something that we make in-house called Chef Soul One Voodoo Spice. That's this spice here. It's a combination of things I really can't tell you what's in, but everyone loves it. All right?
Voodoo spice.
That's right, voodoo spice.
A little black magic in there,
That's
maybe?
right.
Now, is Zach going to help at all,
That's
or
right.
he's just going to...
Zach, what I need from you is I need you to put my red pepper in, saffron threads, and the green onion. Let's get those items in there while I bring some other things to the table.
There we go.
Now, bouillabaisse is a classic dish. It's been around forever.
Right. Actually, it's a Mediterranean dish from the Versailles region. The thing that makes it Creole, obviously, there's a southern twist on a lot of stuff we do at our restaurant. The Trinity, our voodoo spice, and some of the fish that I use actually brings in that Creole flavor. Here, what I've done is I've made our own crab stock. Right? It's a combination of a long cooking thing with something called gumbo crabs, fresh spices, a little bit of Zatarain's crab spice, fresh clam stock, and that's going to be the base of what we're doing. We're going straight into the pot with it. And you can see some of the crab meat actually in that.
Yeah, you can.
Where we simmered days before. It's a stewed dish. All right, so what's important is the next pieces that go in. Zach, good job.
Great job.
Right here, I've got some firm flesh fish. This is actually Caribbean grouper.
So you haven't cooked that at all. You're going to be careful.
That's right, but I have some that's already prepared in the next pan ready for you guys to try.
All right.
Caribbean grouper. The dish calls for shrimp.
Is that lobster there?
Oh, well, we're going to talk about that in a minute because I want the audience opinion. I've got some little neck clams. I've got some mussels. All those flavors and the juice and everything, the shells, that's where all your flavor comes from.
Cook those mussels ahead of time.
That's right. I cook this stuff ahead.
We've got about a minute left.
The only thing that's not in there, I think the little lobster belongs there. Has anyone got an opinion on that? Should we go with some lobster in this finished dish? All right, let me know. All right.
They were going to say no. They're like, yeah, put it in.
Hey, the good thing is for all you guys that are here, I've got a whole bunch of this ready to go for the whole studio audience. We've got some ready for you. All right.
Now, for the people who aren't here, when can they come and take part in Real Men Cook?
Okay. Real Men Cook, just so everyone knows, this year on Father's Day is the event. We're still looking for volunteers and more cooks. You can make sure you go to realmencook.com. It will give you all the information, everything you need to know about what we're doing, and more importantly, it's a celebration of families, fatherhood,
and food.
And
it doesn't
food.
get any better than that. Of course, we'll link that website to our website, NBC10.com/10, and you can go there, of course, for this recipe as well. Thank you so much.
And
Pete and Zach Taylor from Taylor's at the Old Mill.
And where is Taylor's at the Old Mill?
We're located in Norristown, Pennsylvania, and again, you can just go to taylorsOldMill.com. The recipe's there, we're there, and we have a lot of fun there. It's a whole nother animal.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're back with more 10 right after this.